Hello, my friends. Welcome back to my Caliente Kitchen. So how is January treating you so far? Are you meeting your goals? Well, today I am going to talk about what is the best cereal to help you lose weight. I get that question all the time. Well, are you ready? Let's go. So, first of all, I'm going to talk to you about what to look in a cereal. What are the parameters to look to decide this is a good cereal. So I'm gonna just grab this one for now. This is one of my favorite cereals, Heritage Flakes by Nature's Path. So when I'm looking at a cereal, I'm looking at total calories, number one, but most important, fiber, added sugar, and protein. So, and also the serving size, because if the serving size is only 1/3 cup and it's 150 calories, not a good cereal. If the serving size is a cup and a half, great. So that's first thing. Look at what is the serving size. By a serving size, a cereal should give you somewhere in 140 to 160 calories per serving, and that could be anywhere between a cup to a cup and a half. The second thing I like to look at is fiber, because fiber for weight loss is key. It helps you feel fuller. You want cereals that provide 3 grams or more. I've seen cereals that provide 5 grams, 8 grams of fiber per serving. Added sugars. Here's the thing. You want to definitely keep it in the single digits. Added sugars. I'm not talking about total sugars. Added sugars. Those added sugars are probably added maple syrup or juices and high fructose corn syrup, who knows what they add. So those added sugars you need to watch. Keep it under 10 grams. I like to keep it 1 to 3, 5 grams, to be honest with you. And of course, protein, that they give you some protein. Now, these are one of my favorites that I keep at home all the time. Heritage Flakes, and then I have Cheerios. Actually, I love Cheerios, and to be honest, it's probably one of the most nutritious ones because of all the added vitamins and minerals they add, and also has 4 grams of fiber, 5 grams of protein, 140 calories per a cup and a half. This is a deal. I love these. And then of course, good old Trader Joe's. I have been using this for years too. The high fiber cereal from Trader Joe's. This one has 9 grams of fiber per serving, and again, good deal. And then watch out for those, and watch out, I'm not saying don't eat them, I never tell you not to eat anything. Just watch out for those cereals that have flavor to it. They have added nuts and seeds and dry fruit and you name it. I just found this one, I haven't tasted it yet, golden turmeric. I'm actually quite curious to taste how this is. But definitely the calories increases every time they add some flavor. Calories go up. Nothing wrong with that, just be aware. Okay, so now that I told you what to look for in a cereal, the thing is that most people, when they eat cereal, they just eat cereal. So say they decided to choose Cheerios, they use 6 cups of Cheerios and milk. Well, that's a problem. It's kind of like pasta, right? When you serve pasta, you don't serve just pasta and a little sauce. When I eat pasta, I put little pasta, some meat sauce, chicken meat, or some protein plus vegetables, so it's not just pasta. Same idea with the cereal. Now, things that you want to have handy when you eat cereal so that you know the amounts. We're talking about weight loss, right? So measuring is key. So make sure you have your measuring cups handy, your teaspoons and tablespoons handy so that you know exactly how much you're adding. So I have 2 ways how I like to eat my cereal, and I'm going to show you to you today. Ready? Let's go. The first one is I like to combine cereals. So the first one I'm going to combine Cheerios, and now the amount depends also on if you're a man or female, but for weight loss, I'm gonna say a half a cup of Cheerios You can have, I mean, men could be maybe a little more, but I'm just gonna tell you right now, a half a cup of Cheerios, and I would like to mix that with the high fiber cereal from Trader Joe's to add more fiber to it. I'm adding more texture too, and because you know, if you were to just eat these cereals, I'm sorry, they're kind of bland. So now that I have that, let's add things to it to help you bulk up the meal and you're not hungry within an hour. So what I like to use is different things that will help not only my health, but also help me with adding more fiber and also more nutrition. So for this one, I'm gonna add actually some nuts. This is walnuts, just a little bit of walnuts. As you can see, I'm not adding too much. I'm adding some cacao nibs. There you go. And then I'm gonna add the fibers. And I'm gonna use, actually this is flaxseed meal. Just a teaspoon flaxseed meal. You see, I'm using a teaspoon of chia seeds for some plant-based omega-3, psyllium husk to add more fiber. I mean, this, talk about regular. You're gonna be regular with this. And then of course, I'm gonna add my Peruvian superfood, one of my favorite Peruvian superfoods, maca. Maca is an adaptogen and it helps to trigger your endocrine system, gives you energy, great thing to add, super healthy. And maca now, by the way, you can find it everywhere now. Now I'm gonna get a little, for flavor, a little bit of shredded coconut, and that's it. Actually, let's put a little granola. Let me talk about granola. The problem with granola is if you just eat granola, because I see that a lot of my clients, they have a bowl of granola. That's a bomb. Granola should be a topping, just like everything else. So I'm gonna put a little tablespoon of granola here for crunch. All right, now of course we're gonna use fresh fruit. And I like to use another Peruvian superfood, golden berries, pichu berries, and you want a total of a cup of fruit in here. So that's good for now for this. And then I'm gonna add some bananas. I love bananas, gives me some good energy too, potassium, and again, since we're gonna do a total cup, that should be enough. And then of course, one of my favorite fruits, blueberries. We're gonna add some blueberries here too. There you go. And strawberries. I like color, as you know, different color provide different bioactive compounds, phytonutrients, different health benefits. So I'm gonna add some strawberries in here too as well. There you go. And now, because normally these cereals don't have a lot of protein, and the milk has protein, but may not be enough protein for the meal, because we want to get up to 30 grams in a meal, right? So I'm gonna, in this case, use cottage cheese. Now, nowadays they sell on the market cultured cottage cheese that has probiotics. That's one of the reasons why I'm gonna add just a little bit of cottage cheese on the side there. And of course, I always like to add protein powder. A lot of people get so surprised with the protein powder. And I'm gonna add just some protein powder to the side here. And then we are going to add milk. And my friends, that is now your balanced meal right there. There you go. And then of course, you're gonna mix this up. Well, this is a protein powder that dissolves well, and is whey, the one that I use, by the way. I like to use whey protein powder, vanilla flavor, and that is your cereal for the morning. That's example number 1. For this one, I'm going to use, again, a combination. So a half a cup of these flakes. And I would like to add the high fiber cereal too. Again, For this one, I always like to add this one because it's the fiber that I love. All right, so now let's dress this up too again. So for that, I always will use my maca. Actually, a little bit of also granola as a topping. I'm going to use sacha inchi seeds, another Peruvian superfood. It's quite delicious. And we are going to use psyllium husk, fiber, and flaxseed meal. There you go. And a little bit of chia seeds, quite delicious. There you go. And I'm going to also add fruit to this. And I'm not forgetting anything else here. I think it's all. The trick here is now I'm going to use EO3. You have been hearing me talking about EO3. The reason why I didn't add the protein powder here because EO3 has two things that I love. Well, aside from the antioxidants, of course, and the flavor, it has good amount of omega-3, 1600 milligrams of omega-3 and 20 grams of protein. So this is my milk source. This is the liquid source that I'm going to use for my cereal. And no need to add protein powder because this EO3 has already 20 grams of protein. I forgot to do this one too. We can add a little bit of Greek yogurt too for probiotics. You mix it well, eat it all, and there you have it, a delicious breakfast. So yeah, now you know that you do not need to just add cereal and milk. Just add a whole cup total, cup and a half total of a combination of cereals, so it's fun. And of course, use toppings. And you saw I didn't use a handful of nuts. I didn't use 2 cups of berries. I was limiting with my measuring cups. Since we're talking about weight loss, it's all about portions. Well, I hope you have enjoyed today's Caliente Kitchen show. Remember, visit my website, manuelvillacorta.com. I am offering out online programs, weight loss programs, online weight loss programs. I offer a free consultation. Schedule your free consultation. You can go to my website and schedule the free consultation today, and I can describe my program, hear your goals, and see how I can help you lose weight 2023. All right, my friends, thank you so much, and until next time.